Today we will see the concept of 2D array. 2D array is the simplest form of multi-dimensional array. It is also called as matrix. Matrix because it has two subscripts, that is, one is row and second is column. As we know that every C variable must be declared before it is used in our C program, in same manner 2D array must be declared. So here this is the syntax for declaration of 2D array. Very first is the data type, then array name, then number of rows, number of columns, and it ends with semicolon. Here data type can be any data type which is available in C. For example, I have taken here integer as the data type. A is the name of array. There are two rows in an array, that is row 0 and row 1. We know that array index always starts with 0 to n minus 1. So here the size of rows is 2. So it will start from 0 to n minus 1, that is 2 minus 1 1. So there are two different rows, row 0 and row 1. Similarly, there are two different columns, that is column 0 and column 1. So this is the syntax. We can represent it in matrix format as follows. So this is horizontal is the row and vertical is the column. So this is our 0 0 element, this is 0 1 element, this is 1 0 element, and this is 1 1 element. Initially these elements are blank. We can take value from user or initialize or assign values to an array variable and store values in this location. One important thing is, whatever be the elements of an array, they are always stored in contiguous memory locations. They are never stored in this format. They are stored like this. That is, row 0 it is completely stored, row 1 it is completely stored, row 2 and so on. So this is the array declaration. One important thing is, here you can choose any name as the array name. The rules for array name are the rules of an identifier. Now we can see how to initialize 2D array. The syntax is data type, array name, number of rows, number of columns is equal to different elements which are separated by comma. For example 1, integer, this is the data type, name of array is the A, 2 rows, 2 columns is equal to. So there are 2 rows, 2 columns, means total 4 different elements are there. So that is, you can choose any number, 6, 23, 5, 19. So by default 6, that is the first element, is stored at 0 0 location, this element at 0 1, 5 at 1 0 location, 19 at 1 1 location. Another example is integer a of 2 by 2 is equal to. Now here we are storing values in row format. First row 0, that is in one curly bracket, comma, and second curly bracket we have taken our second row, then closing curly bracket, it ends with semicolon. Third example is integer a of, now here we haven't specified any row subscript. This is allowed in C. You can keep this as empty. This will not cause any error. 2 columns are there and total 4 elements. So compiler will automatically calculate the number of rows. As 4 elements are there, so 4 elements, 2 columns, it means there are 2 rows. Second way, how we can assign values to an array. So same example is there, integer a of 2 by 2. It means there are 4 different elements, that is a of 0 0, a of 0 1, a of 1 0 and a of 1 1. This is assignment operator in C, which assigns the value of right hand side to left hand side. So 6 is stored at a of 0 0, it means here. 23 is stored at a of 0 1, it is stored in here. 5 is assigned at 1 0, so stored here. 19 1 1 and it is stored here. How we can take value from user is the input from user, that is through scanf. So I have declared one array a of 2 by 2, I, j. These are loop variables. I is for row, j is for column. This outer loop is for row, this inner loop is for column. As there are 2 rows, so I will start from 0 and it will stop at 1. When we have to move from 0 to 1, obviously we have to increment. So initially the value of I is 0, 0 is less than or equal to 1, condition is true. Whenever condition is true, we will enter in this block. Now the value of j is 0. Again this condition is true. So we will enter here. It means now the values are 0, 0. So whatever the input given by user, that is a of ij, I is 0, j is 0, that will be stored at a of 0, 0 location. Then it will accept value, then to this curly bracket, and from this it will again move to the beginning of the loop. Now the value of j becomes 1, I is still 0. So whatever be the input taken by user, that will be stored at 0, 1 location. Then value of j becomes 2, condition is false, so this inner loop is skipped. Then it will move to the outer loop. Now the value of I is 1. Again value of j is 0. So the next value is stored at a of 1, 0. Then next value is stored at a of 1, 1. Then I becomes 2, j becomes 2. All the conditions are false. Which you must remember. How we can calculate total number of elements in an array? That is number of rows into number of columns. For example, I have taken integer a of 2 by 3. So number of elements are 2 into 3, that is 6 elements. When we want to calculate the size of 2D array in bytes, so here is the syntax: size of data type. Size of is a operator in C which will calculate the size of given operand. So we will assume here that integer takes 2 bytes. So size of integer is 2. Number of rows are 2. Number of columns are 3. So 2 into 2 into 3, that is 12. So total 12 bytes will be taken. We will see programs in next lecture. Thank you.